how did you know, like, rap, your spirituality, your entrepreneurialism? Like, how did you find out? Like, how did you figure out that's like you? That's what you need to do in life. That's
Yo,
your journey.
um, I don't know. It just started coming over time, bro. You know, and I would say, like I would tell anybody, in order to find your purpose, you must find God. That ain't nobody. Don't worry about them. In order to find your purpose, you must find God. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how right there, God. God is the answer. That's how I knew, all right, that's how I knew everything when it came to anything. You know what I'm saying? Until I was able to kill my old me and to tell myself that I didn't know it all, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, trying to do everything look right in your own eyes. Your way is the right way every time. When is your way not gonna be the right way? And that's when we gotta understand that God is, bro. Because we think that our way is the right way all the time.
Right.
Take yourself out the equation. You know what I'm saying? And God is, bro. God exists before you was. You know what I'm saying? The sun changed, the moon come. You know what I'm saying? The oceans. When you get in the ocean, understand those waves will push you down. You're not stronger than God.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? When lightning come, things happen. You're not stronger than God. You feel what I'm saying? So just know that God is. So when you find God, you find your purpose. But the only way to find God is to be selfless. God don't deal with the hardy in heart. Hardy meaning prideful. God don't deal with the prideful. You know what I'm saying? God don't deal with the greedy. You know what I'm saying? He don't deal with the complainers. You know what I'm saying? You got to humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a scripture, man. It's so meaningful and it's so powerful. I think it's like it's easier for a rich man. It say it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle instead of the rich man getting into heaven. It's easier for the camel to go through the eye of the needle than it is for a rich man to get into heaven. So what that scripture means is, I had to study it over years, you know what I'm saying? I studied. And the eye of the needle is a small passageway in Israel. So it says that in order for a camel, it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of the needle than it is for a rich man to get into heaven. So the eye of the needle is a small passage door in Israel. And the only way that camel could get through that small passage door is to get down on his knees, loose all the possessions off of him, and that's the only way he can get in, because he can't go through the eye of the needle with all these possessions.
Right.
That's why it says that it's easier for a camel to get through the eye of the needle than a rich man to get in heaven, because a rich man will not lose his possessions. A rich man, when he got too much baggage and he want to take this with him, he want to take that with him. God wants somebody who's lowly. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want to take nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you're ready for God. When you're ready to leave it all behind, that's when God ready to use you. That's when God gonna set your purpose and set your heart on fire. But you gotta lose some things. Like, imagine trying to go in the airport with all this baggage. They're gonna tell you, man, you can't come with this, you can't come with that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The camel has to take the bag off him. You know what I'm saying? He has to take everything off the camel, and that's how the camel can pass through the eye of the needle.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta lose things, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the young brothers out there, man, lose a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? You probably wanting to walk through another door right now in your life, but you can't walk through those doors until you lose some things first. You may have to lose your attitude. You may have to lose some things in your character. You may have to lose some possessions that's holding you back that you love more than you love God, which can be gold, which can be music, which can be anything. You feel what I'm saying? You got to lose these possessions first. Like, example, like I was in New York one time, and you know, most of the hotels, they double door. So when you walking through a double door, I'm walking through a double door in a hotel in Manhattan, and I'm walking through the double door, but in order for me to walk through one double door, the one behind me had to close. So before I could walk through this next door, the door behind me had to close. So a lot of times in life, you know what I'm saying, doors have to close behind you, you feel what I'm saying, before you can move forward, you know what I'm saying, into the next doors.
Right.
Opportunity. We in our own way, bro.
Facts.
We literally in our own way in all aspects of life. From the food that we eat, the music that we listen to, it's all just keeping us unfocused.
Right.
If we could just focus, bro, there's no limit to the things that we can create. There's no limit to how much of our brain that we can really use if we can really just focus. That's the biggest goal, to focus on staying focused, but we can't even stay focused on staying focused.
Right.
Mm.
Like, how do you stay focused in a world of distractions, bro?
It's sad to say it, but I thank prison for, you know what I'm saying, God was battle testing me in there. He was getting me ready in there, so I hear it ain't nothing. You feel what I'm saying? To stay focused. I promise you, I'm in a dorm with 80 dudes who I don't even want to hear what they saying. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm forced to listen to conversations I don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So that right there really shaped me and built me and got me ready to be out here in the world. But out here in the world, I'm still distracted at times. You know what I'm saying? The biggest thing that I battle with is my own mind. I battle with the voices of others. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest distraction for me. Other than that, I try to stay focused. And that comes from staying away from the TV too much, turning the music off, you know what I'm saying? Not getting high, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit is a distraction, bro. I had to cut it off. Anybody know me know I used to chief heavy. You know what I'm saying? I had to stop because it's clouding your mind. I don't care what, listen, I'm here to tell you right now. I heard this in an interview by Dick Gregory, older dude. Smoking is killing the black community. Smoking weed, that is. It's the biggest thing killing us, bro, is marijuana, bro. It's not cocaine, it's not heroin, it's not crack, it's not fentanyl. It's marijuana that's destroying the community. You know what I'm saying? Sure enough, somebody may say, oh, I don't see anybody on marijuana going out there committing any serious crimes. Yeah, but you see people on marijuana, these people dying with potential. The graveyard is full of people with potential and dreams that never get carried out because when you're getting high, you just want to do enough.
Fact.
You feel me? It's going to keep you low. It's a downer anyway. Anybody know that? Cocaine is more of an upper drug. Weed is a downer. You know what I'm saying? So why would you want to be held down? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm alive right now. I'm alive. I hit that joint, I'm going to be so chill. I don't need to be chill. You want to be on fire.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You want to be on fire. You want to carry out everything that you're supposed to do while you're here. Because what's the point? What are we here for? You know what I'm saying? Questions that everybody asks themselves. What are we doing here? What are we here for? You know what I'm saying? And don't allow drugs. They put the drugs here, bro. Don't allow them shit. Now, don't get me wrong now. Marijuana is good for herbal teas and it's good for certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like pain and certain things when you consume it like that. But when we consuming it the tobacco way, it's horrible. You know
just
what I'm saying?
like the fruits, the vegetables, they spray shit on the weed. They put pesticides on the weed.
Exactly. All kind of shit. And around here, don't get no weed from down here. Cause guess what? They spraying that bitch with fentanyl. Yeah. They want to keep you coming back. You feel me? So be careful where you cop it from too.
And also with that za is that's the weed with all the chemicals and shit. They done did whatever they needed to do to make it as potent as they can. You feel me?
For real. And for real. And they know marijuana is vast. It says in the scripture, it says, narrow is the way that leads to life, and few people find it. It said, broad is the way that leads to destruction, and narrow is the way that leads to life, and few people find it. Now, do you think those few people are people smoking weed, marijuana? No, that's not the few people. That's the broad way that leads to destruction.
Right.
That's the broad way. The scripture says that broad is the way that leads to destruction, and narrow is the way that leads to life, and few people find that way. Because few people are not willing to sacrifice their own pleasures or sacrifice the fun and pleasures of the world. Thinking that this shit's so fun, thinking that they can't stay home and not miss out going out. You know what I'm saying? They just got to be there. No, you know what I'm saying? Focus, man. Tap into yourself. Tap into yourself. The Egyptians left so many signs on the pyramids. You know what I'm saying? Not going to put too much emphasis on the Egyptians, but I'm just saying, they had know thyself. 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 Do we really know ourselves? Do we know how many bones in the body? You know what I'm saying? Do we really know ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Do we really know ourselves? Is the question. Do we really know how to heal ourselves if we get sick? You know what I'm saying? Do we really know? Do we really know? Are we going to continue to repeat the same things? Or do we start to learn, okay, I know me, so I know that this going to get me mad as fuck, so I'm just going to go the other way today. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? This is how you learn yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not repeating the same mistakes. That's insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting different results is insanity. You know what I'm saying? So know yourself. Know what you can take and what you can't take.
Right.
Feel me? Know yourself.
And man, get to know your roots. Cause like if you ever like talk to an island, if you from the islands, bro?
No.
All right, so I'm from the islands, right?
Where you from? What island?
I'm Jamaican.
Okay.
Right?
I know a lot of cool Jamaicans.
There's a plant for every sickness, bro.
Literally.
We just gotta really find out. Like the people that grow up in the jungle, in the country, you feel me? In them islands where it ain't no a million hospitals trying to give you some prescriptions or some chemicals that's gonna, help your problem but create a new one. Like
It is, bro.
How would you go about educating yourself on those herbs and plants and whatnot?
Just get them, man. Every herb you can get, just get them. Anyone, it don't matter what
Right.
it is. Just start to build a collection. My collection right now, I'm over 100 herbs, and I'm steady building. You know what I'm saying? I keep them in jars. I collect them, like I used to collect Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh
Right.
cards. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Now I'm collecting herbs
Right.
because it's just amazing, man. Just start you a collection if you want to get started. You know what I'm saying? Holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? They sell just like we sell by the gram. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On the scale, whatever.
Right.
But they're the way of life, man. Ezekiel chapter 47 verse 12 in the Bible says that the fruit should be your meat and the herb should be your healing. The scripture that they ain't talking about in churches like that. Ezekiel 47:12, the scripture says the fruit should be your meat and the herb should be your healing. You know what I'm saying? Allow the herbs to be your healing, man, in all way forms. If you start right now, I promise you, if you stop eating meat, if you drink green drinks for dinner and blend up fruits for breakfast and maybe, you know what I'm saying, a little salad for lunch. Do this for 40 days and you will clean out your digestive system. You will clean out everything. 40 days is all it takes. It's 365 days in a year. If you can do this plan for 40 days, I promise you, you will see amazing results in weight loss, in the way that you think, in the way that you feel, you know what I'm saying? In the way that you breathe, which is is crucial to everything in life, the way that we breathe. You feel what I'm saying? The way that we breathe. They say we should inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like I was studying with some Hindu Yamaka Paramaganda, you know what I'm saying? It's teaching me breathing techniques that's critical for your life force. You know what I'm saying? I was riding earlier, coming from Pastime. Shout out to Pastime right there on 62nd, man. Great breakfast spot, man. If you ain't never had Pastime, go get you some. But I'm coming from that early, got me some breakfast. And yes, I have cheat days too, once or twice a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat me some good food because we not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there like I'm perfect. Go eat me some, you know what I'm saying, grits. And yeah, I don't eat pork, but you know, every now and then I'm gonna eat me some pork. Because guess what? From that pork, you can get some zinc.
Right.
You can get good zinc. You know what I'm saying? From that pork. So every now and then I'm gonna eat that.
Moderation is key. You
Moderation
feel me?
is key.
Everything could be bad if you eating too much of it, consuming too much.
It's eat it, bro. But it's how you do it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But to make sure you putting in more good than you putting in bad.
Facts.
That's the best advice I would give somebody. So I ain't finna say I'm this or that or nah. I'm regular. But I just be trying to put in more good than bad because of what I understand. Information is what shapes me.